And if this breaks, you can just pry it off and then snap another one on. I'm not going to take it off because every time you bend it, it obviously fatigues the metal a little bit. But if a tab breaks or whatever, you just pry it off of there and then get another one and just kind of snap it on like a C ring or a circlip or something that snaps on the bolt. So that's the bolt body. So this is the bolt body. This is the bolt sleeve. This is the striker. This is the striker sleeve or the firing pin sleeve. This is the mainspring. This is the lock or the safety lever. This is the extractor. And this is the firing pin, also called a cocking piece. Alright, so that's your strip bolt. And then to reassemble, we are going to put the extractor back on, and I might have to have an extra set of hands for this one. As you can tell, mine was a little bit stiffer than many of them. But basically, you put the extractor back on, and that you need to kind of make sure that the extractor ring or the bolt ring tabs fit in that little channel. So I'm not going to sit here and mess with this and make you watch me, but you can tell what needs to happen. These little tabs need to ride in this channel. So I'm going to turn this off for a second so you don't have to listen to me swear. Alright, that wasn't too bad. On mine you have to squeeze the sides of the ring in order to get the little tabs closer together so that they'll fit in the little channel. Okay, so then you push the extractor back, and you're going to have to basically bend the front of it this way so that you can get the little extractor tab up onto the bottom of the bolt body again. So let's see if I can do it without tools. There it goes. Okay, so push it back until the back of the tab is riding in its channel and the middle is riding in those little grooves, and basically you're just going to rotate the extractor back into its groove right here, and you're done with the extractor. Okay, good. So it was moving freely. You can grease it up a little bit if you want. And then I always try to remember to put it where it's supposed to be, right there. You can assemble the bolt into the rifle with the extractor along the top of the bolt, and it won't close. And sometimes, at least stupid people like me will go, "Why isn't this bolt working?" And it's usually because the extractor is up like that, and they're trying to, because it will go into the receiver like that. They won't be able to rotate it downward. So that's where it needs to be in order to go into the receiver. I'm sure I'm the only one that was ever stupid enough to do that. Okay, next is we're going to, oh yeah, crap. Reassemble this lock into the sleeve, bolt sleeve. And as you can see, or maybe you can't see because it's too close, this little detent ball is way down below the level of where it needs to be in that little groove. So in order to get that back in there, you need to have a very thin screwdriver. Let's see here. Why can you see this? And basically, I'm gonna pry that little detent guy up. So now my screwdriver is holding the detent ball in to the lock, and I'm gonna push. There it goes. So now the detent is into its channel again. That was a lot easier than the first time I tried that. So make sure that it detents in all three positions. So that's your bolt sleeve assembled with the lock in it. Okay, so now we need to rotate this so that it's in the fire or ready position to allow the firing pin to travel all the way forward to its most forward position. Okay, so you're going to put the cocking piece on a padded surface or a piece of wood. You're going to add the mainspring, and you're going to put the bolt sleeve, the little grooves on the downward side like that, so that you can pry it down like that. And have your striker ready. So we're going to pull down on the spring and add the, let's see, down like I said, the bolt sleeve and the firing pin sleeve. Sorry about the shuttering camera. Pull it down enough that you can slip the striker back onto the firing pin. Like that. Slowly let it compress and don't pinch your fingers between the little sleeve and the striker. And you're done. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now it's actually quite self-explanatory, but with the firing pin forward, or the cocking piece forward, the threads won't engage into the bolt body. These threads right here are going to be threading into the bolt body, and they won't engage there. So you sit there and go, why is this going in here? I took it out. But what has to happen is that the cocking piece has to be cocked. So what you're going to do is similar to what you did before when you moved it forward. You're going to push down on the bolt sleeve, compressing the spring, and move the cocking piece, the lever, safety lever, into the middle position again. Like that. Okay, so basically that's holds it in the cocked position. So basically what that does is it moves this piece backward into the basically the bolt sleeve, and that allows the threads to thread into the bolt body. So you just thread it in clockwise, and then you might have to push this in order to get yours. Mine just ramps up and you can it just locks into place. Okay, so that is your assembled bolt. And then make sure that the lever, the magazine disconnect lever or cutoff lever, is in the middle position again, and make sure the extractor is to the right part of the bolt, and then you'll have to push down on the magazine follower, and that will allow the bolt to go in. And you can also see how the bolt sleeve lock right here, when you push the bolt all the way into the receiver, that little lock cams up on the side of the receiver, and that's what allows the bolt lever to move. See? It's pretty cool. Very cool design. Smart guys, those Germans. So that goes in like that, and then you're able to move the bolt down. And then we'll do a function check. Make sure that with the lever in the middle position that the bolt is free to move. Make sure you slip that off, or else it will come off again. Bolt's free to move. You can unload or load without danger of the striker being released. So then put it on safe. Make sure that the bolt is locked and that the firing pin doesn't work. Now move it into the ready position and unlock. Then there's a snap cap here. And make sure that the firing pin works properly. And you are done. What a cool rifle that is. Beautiful. Very simple. Rugged. Good looking. German/American design. Anyway, there you go. Bolt, disassembly, and reassembly on the 1903 and 1903 A3 Springfield. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like. Rate 5 stars if you like. And rock on.